Hi everyone, it's Sarah White here, branding and visibility mentor, and today I wanted to tell you about something I've done. I've done a thing. So I've created a quiz, and it's all about helping you to get clear on how ready you are to be the face of your brand. So what I wanted to talk to you about today is, what does it take to be ready? And I'd love you to do the quiz. It's designed so that you can score yourself on your readiness, basically, looking at the different elements that, in my opinion, you need to have in place in order to start being visible. And some of them are more practical, and some of them, a lot of them are more personal. It's to do with ourselves and our confidence and our mindset, all of that kind of thing. So first of all, you need to know who you're trying to help and what you're trying to help them with. So, you need to have your vision. You need to know what you want to do, what impact you want to have. And for me, the more clear you are on that and the more kind of passionate you are about it, the better, because that's your motivation for getting visible. Knowing that you're going to help these people is the driver to help you get past the other things that might be stopping you from wanting to be visible, the kind of reluctance, the resistance, the fear, the worries, all of that kind of stuff. So having that clear and knowing who you want to help is really, really important. And then you need to understand why you are the right person to deliver that help, why you are ideal, perfect to help the people that you're trying to help. So we have to know ourselves a little bit better. We have to understand what it is about us that makes us right. And that could be a whole range of things. It could be our personality. It could be, the things that make us who we are, the things that our personality traits that have always been there inside us. It could be your history, your background, your story, experiences that you've had, the journey that you've been on. It can be your work experience. You might have been doing something for a long time. It can be your qualifications. You might have really studied something. Or it might just be your passion, that's something that you feel really strongly about. You don't have to be the most qualified person or the most experienced person to be the right person to do the job. So having that understanding and taking some time to actually think about how well do you know yourself and how well do you understand all of these things is really crucial. And then thinking about having a strategy in place. And I know strategy is a word that puts some people off. It's not a word that I really like, but basically it's just it's just a plan. It's just having decisions, having how many decisions have you made about how you're going to do this, how you're going to be visible, what ways are going to be right for you, because you can't do it all. So having an actual plan, having given some thought to which ways are going to be right, whether it is networking, whether it's blogging, whether it's social media, what are you going to use to reach those people and to get your message out there? So for me, being the face of your brand, being ready to be the face of your brand, also requires you having that kind of overall picture. But the key thing is knowing yourself, as I said, and liking yourself. Actually accepting all the things about you that some people might have said aren't ideal. Some people might have used them in a negative way, but they are who you are. Some people might have said that you're not organised, but you might be really passionate. You might be really driven, really, big ideas person. Not all of us can be organised, or you might be quite a quiet person. You don't have to be loud in order to be visible, but you do have to be confident. You do need to be comfortable with yourself so that you can use all of the things that make you who you are and that make you the right person to connect and engage with those right people. So I've talked enough about it. I would love you to take the quiz, and you will hopefully see what I mean. The questions are, the statements are written in a way that should hopefully give you some idea of what you need to have in place in order to be ready to be visible. And I'm not saying that you have to have everything in place now, but I can help you to get closer. If your score isn't where you want it to be, then let's do something about it. So take the quiz, and I would love to hear how you get on. So share your result with me. See you soon.